Are you, similar to me, struggling with learning your anatomy or just having to know straight up discrete facts? If you are, stick around and have a listen to what I'm going to say in today's video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. For those of you that are new here, my name is Jordan and I'm a first year medical student at the University of Lincoln. Before I dive into today's video, I think it's important to say we've all heard that things like spaced repetition and active recall are very good for learning straight up facts or just retaining information. As a medical student, there is an incredible amount of information that we have to remember, which is why today I'm going to have a sit down and talk about Anki. It is a flashcard app that utilises spaced repetition and active recall to help you retain information. Personally, I've fallen in love with it and that is why I'm sharing with you my experience. So, it's a little bit weird for me to be looking at this now because I've removed all of my add-ons to strip Anki back to its bare bones. This is what it looks like when you have no add-ons. It is a very simplistic, minimalistic design that I would say maybe isn't the most interesting thing to look at. But what is so special about it? Well, I'm going to show you this. This is just an example of a flashcard that I have made. This is for my anatomy, so if you're a medical student, you'll understand that learning anatomy is not the most fun thing in the world. And when you show your answer, you have an option how difficult it was. So for this one, I keep getting these wrong. I think it's the middle conker, but it's probably a meatus. It is a middle conker, so I'll say I got that. You see here it says under 10 minutes. I'll get shown that again in under 10 minutes. This is why Anki is good. Depending on how hard you find the question will depend on how often it shows up. If you find it easy, you won't see it for days. If you find it difficult, you'll see it again within a minute, which is absolutely amazing and I have found it incredibly useful. Now, I'm going to show you what you can actually do with Anki when you personalise it, because I think we can all agree it's not the most interesting thing. So if you just give me a second, I'll switch on all my add-ons and you can see what you can make Anki look like for you. Here we are everyone, we're back and I think we can all agree it's very different. One of my favourite things is this little review heat map down here. It tells you how many cars you've studied. So Friday I did 289, did 181 yesterday and today I've done 62. But you can see that I clearly wasn't very good at using it before that. You know, the day before I started really using it, I did 4 cards. Since personalising it, I've found it much more interesting and actually enjoy using it. So what else is there? So you saw me click on this earlier. But now, you can also add all these statistics if you're into statistics. But equally, there is something called image occlusion, which as a medical student is amazing. That is how I made these diagrams to look like this. You get your image, you cover over the labels you need to learn, and it will make, so for this one there are 6 labels, it made 6 cards, each one asking about a different label. And you may notice here's down slightly different. I've also got one that changes the buttons, but that's just personal preference. So that is the basics of what Anki is and why I think it's really useful as a medical student or just anyone that has to learn discrete facts. I will be doing another video on image occlusion, which is an absolutely amazing add-on, which is how I did the diagrams. And I'll also do another video just talking about how you can personalise it to make it a little bit more interesting. So if you have enjoyed listening to this, please consider hitting a like, and if you want to stick around and see the rest of these videos I'm going to be uploading about Anki and studying, hit subscribe and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.